Hi everybody, it's me Myra, and today I have a treat for you. So Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. And today I'm with Terry Lantrip, and as you can see, we're at a tiny home village in Lake Dallas, Texas. And I'm gonna let Terry tell you a little bit how this all got started, but this is it just shows you this is a lot about financial freedom. These people are going for it, and I'm gonna let him share it with you. So Terry, tell everybody.
So we had this property, it's about an acre, and I didn't really have a lot of need for it. I didn't have a lot of plans for it. I bought it from the original family, the granddaughter of the original owner. It was a farm. And the thing that she asked me is don't tear down the house and don't take out the trees. Well, that kind of makes things a little bit difficult.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because this is a warehouse district. And it's a warehouse district on one side and then homes on the other. So we had to come up with something really unique, and this is what we came up with. So we have 13 tiny homes. We were able to keep the trees, and all of the homes are owner occupied.
Yes.
So that makes a nice village, a good group of people.
Yes.
So they all own their own home. A lot of them have custom built their homes to be exactly the kind of homes that they want. And it's a really nice village of people. They have washaterias, and then they have a community garden. One couple did a little free library out front, and it's really neat to see everybody working in their yards. And they have home ownership, and it's a lot less expensive than a regular house.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So what a community. I mean, it's such a little community, right?
Yeah.
And so I was just asking you, so what do electric bills run on a tiny home?
So the electric bills here run anywhere from 25 to 75, depending on which house it is and how much you want to spend. Some people want to spend a little more, some people are a little more frugal. So it's pretty inexpensive.
It is. So the square footage, because a lot of people ask, how big is a tiny home? And they range a little bit. What's the range you think for a tiny home?
Here we have probably 200 to 300 square feet.
200 to 300 square feet. And you know, we all could do that, right?
I think so.
I mean, it amazes me how, me personally, we stay in one room of our house. We eat in that room. Half the time we fall asleep in that room.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, we have a lot of waste going on in our homes, right? A lot of wasted space that we're heating and airing.
Yeah.
So water bills here, so the water bill is included with the lot, right?
Yeah, it's included with the rent.
And how much is the lot rent? Are they all different prices based on the rent?
We have two sizes available. There's the regular size is $500 a month.
Okay.
And that includes the water, sewer, the trash service. We have recycling.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a really nice washateria that they're able to use, and then also access to the community garden. The larger lots are $550.
Okay.
So it's very affordable for people.
Yeah. Well, I just think that this is where we're heading. I mean, we're hearing so much about tiny homes, and the millennials have figured it out.
They know more than we do.
They do. They have figured this out about that they don't want to work their whole life to maybe retire someday. They want to enjoy life now.
Yeah.
And so they are living within their means and haven't allowed consumerism to take over their lives.
No.
And so it's so exciting when I look around and I see what you're doing. Do you have any lots left?
No, we're fully leased here, and we're looking at other opportunities in other cities and even outside of cities, because we have such a
demand.
The media attention on this alone. We keep getting people almost every day, do you have a lot? We don't have anything right now. And cities are slow to come around.
Yes.
We have a couple of cities that we're working with right now. Hopefully we'll have some tiny home villages there.
Yeah.
But hopefully cities will understand that the millennials are a whole different kind of people.
Yeah.
So they're not going to want the big subdivision homes.
The mega mansions, isn't that what they call them? The mega mansions.
It's not important to them.
It's not important. Creating a life worth living is important to them. And we can learn so much from them.
What's interesting is when I'm out here working now, that nobody asks me questions. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's settled. and I get to watch the interaction. So they all just get along. It's just it's a village.
Yeah.
The children run around and visit with everybody. We have a smoker and a grill, so they're out smoking, and they have group meals together, and it's a different environment for older people to understand.
Yeah, right. And what do you think, like, these houses cost? So, because people are probably wondering, so what would be the difference? So the average real home here in this area is about $300,000, the average home price. So what do you think one of these homes would cost? So, like, let's take this one, for instance, if we can pan over there.
Sure. This one probably would run anywhere from, I think the lowest, about 45 to 50.
Okay, 45 to 50,000.
Some of ours go up to about 80 or 90,000.
Wow, but still, look how much cheaper.
Oh yeah, if you do it per square foot, it doesn't really mesh.
Right.
And most of the people that live here could afford a traditional home.
Of course they could.
This is not
it's a choice.
Low income. It's a choice. And I have people that say, you know, we're teachers, so we're not going to be here in the summer, so you won't see us because we're off just having a good time.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry. We take care of their property, and so they can go do things that they want to do, not work themselves to the point where they don't get to do it.
Yeah. And you know, it's a whole new way of thinking, honestly. I mean, we were all raised, you work until you're in your 60s and you retire. And nowadays, people are financially independent, retiring early. They're retiring in their 30s. And they're deciding that they would rather have a side hustle maybe, you know, and have their bills reduced so that they can have freedom of time.
Right.
Because, you know, the one thing that we don't have a lot of is time.
Right.
And we can't make any more of that. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. So that's what makes this so appealing. And I wanted to bring it to you guys because I think it's so important that you see all kinds of ways people are doing this to reach financial freedom. And I love this whole community. I've watched Terry, I Facebooked him, and we became buddies so that I could, because I love what he's doing, and I think we need more of this. And so I totally support you. I know my community's going to support you because we want this. And we want this in Denton, Texas, too.
All right, we're ready.
So we're ready. So if you'll just, Rick, if you'll just show everybody, show them some of these cute houses because they are precious. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's got lofts on each side. So, I mean, you can go, there's a lot of videos that show the houses inside. Check them out, you guys. Check them. Let's go down, keep going down and check them out. We'll look at these different houses. So, is this one of your smaller houses, probably?
This is one of the smaller houses. It's still spacious on the inside. One of the things when people are looking at doing tiny homes, typically the people who have already lived in tiny homes say, figure out what you need and make it even smaller.
Wow.
Because you really don't need that much space.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
And what's interesting is these people, they may have loans on these, but they're going to pay them off really quick.
Yeah, they're going to get them paid off really fast.
So they're going to be debt-free a lot faster than anybody else.
Oh, of course. At that price point, you know, Rick and I, our first home, we paid $35,000 for it. And the guy financed us, and we paid him off in 3 years. Yeah. Because we just got crazy about paying him off. When you're under $100,000, it is doable to get that paid off really quick.
Absolutely.
You know, if you start focusing on because what you focus on expands, and if you start focusing on getting that debt paid off, this is so doable. It's exciting to think that their home can be paid for.
Right.
And they could have freedom of time.
And we have some residents who wrote a check.
I love that.
Because they've been saving. They knew that this was what they wanted to do, but they just didn't have a place to put their home once they bought it. So once they secured the lot, they went and paid cash and got it.
Isn't that exciting?
So,
And I mean, and you know, you guys, a lot of people are working 3 to 4 weeks a month just to pay their car payment, their house payment. And they may not have anything to show for it. And so it's so important. I think that's so cool that they can use their money for other things and go have fun.
They have a joy that most people aren't going to have. Because they're too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Exactly.
And trying to pay
the Kardashians now.
Yes.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yes, absolutely.
I love that. Well, and so like this is another small one too, right? What is this one?
This one is a 24-footer as well. And
So
that's
24 feet long, and then how wide are they?
8.5 feet wide.
8.5 feet wide.
So these are good for 2 people.
Right?
Very easily. And then some of the other ones, like this one right here, is 36 feet.
This one right here,
Yeah.
the long one?
And this is a family that built their own. And I think it's really cool that they did that.
How cool is that? So they actually built this.
Right. And they probably bought the material as they went.
Wow.
And probably are debt free. I don't
Yeah.
get too personal, but
Right.
it's very
But how cool.
doable.
And so you allow them to build, that they can build like a little deck or whatever on the front?
Yeah, absolutely.
How cute is that?
Absolutely.
I love it. So, and this one too. How big is this one? Is this a smaller one?
This one's another 24 footer, and this is a couple, and it's just beautiful on the
It's
inside.
gorgeous.
It's
Look
as
how
pretty
cute
on
that
the
house
inside
is.
as it is on the outside.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Terry, I just want to thank you for allowing us
You're
to come
welcome.
visit today, and we'll come back because we
Oh,
want to know
absolutely.
more about what you're doing, because I know you've started a new venture.
We're looking at working with people who want to do projects like we've done before, the tiny house village, and then we also have done bungalows, cottage courts, mixed use. We've also renovated some buildings.
Yeah.
So we want to enable other people to be able to do these things, and we want to help them. We'll roll up our sleeves and do whatever we need to get things going, because a lot of people want to do things, they just don't know how
to get started,
go with it.
right?
Yeah, so
I love that, and Rick and I are going to be talking to you
Good.
because we love this. So thanks, you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up and comment. Tell us what you think about tiny living. Thanks. See y'all. So this is someone that is living the dream, the tiny home living, and her home is fabulous. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
Yeah, my name is Ty Shay, originally from Los Angeles, California. Moved here to Texas in August of 2017. Moved onto the property in October, November of last year, and met Terry maybe about a year ago through my builders and everything about, you know, the process and what he was doing. And I actually heard about it years ago as far as this process getting it ready. So that was my affirmation to kind of get here and, you know, kind of start the process and also grow my small business as well.
Tell me about that. What do you do?
So I'm a personal trainer and a massage therapist, life coach, and do nutritional counseling and everything like that as well. And I can do that from my home virtually with people. And I have a small business, our office in the Metroplex as well, off of 75 and Walnut here.
Okay, yeah.
So we bring it all together and, you know, just kind of make people, you know, realize a minimalist lifestyle that is possible. You don't need a 30-year mortgage to be successful.
Isn't that the truth?
You know, keep it simple. You know, do what you want, write it out, affirm
I
it,
love
make
that.
it happen.
Yeah, and I love that you've done that. And coming from California to Texas, how's your life changed?
Oh, huge. I mean, the quality of life is just so better out here. You know, obviously the cost of living is way different. I mean, other than the beach, I mean, I miss that, but I mean, just the people are warm, the food is amazing. I love food. The weather is nice. You know, you're around like-minded people every day, you know, that love what they do. You know, they're on their own different journeys as far as, like, you know, navigating the tiny house lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, so it really does get any better for me.
What's been the hardest thing for you to adjust with the tiny house?
Honestly, I really can't. Everybody asks me, I can't find anything really because I moved from California with like my one suitcase, my massage table, and a personal training bag. So I didn't need to downsize.
You'd already done it.
I was already downsized,
yeah.
and I had my car shipped here. You
Yeah.
know, so it was pretty simple for me. Maybe like the most challenging part is just you know, just kind of being away from family. I would say.
Right.
They come and visit every once in a while whenever they can, but I mean, I've been preparing since I was 12, so I mean, this is a dream for me.
And so tell me a little bit about the freedom part of this, because I think that's so important, because I think that people don't really realize that your house may be weighing you down. Your house may be the reason you're working at least 3 out of the 4 weeks of the month just to pay the house payment.
Exactly.
And you don't have to, because there is a better life.
Yes.
And you know, the one thing that we don't have, and Terry and I talked about this too, is we are limited on our time. And unfortunately, a lot of us are spending a lot of that at work
Yes.
to pay for things. So
Absolutely.
share a little bit about how, you know, how you feel and how your freedom journey has taken.
A saying is like I always use is less is more. You know, so
It's a
for
great
me,
book too, by the way.
Absolutely. I've read that book, yeah, for sure. And you know, it's just really just, you don't need that much, you know, to really survive, you know, in this world. I know that's how it's projected, you know, to put it out there that way. But a lot of people just tie it down to stuff. And like once you kind of move out of your house into a smaller place, like it makes you really cherish the quality of life a lot more.
Wow.
you know, people are so tied down, you know, to just, you know, clothes and shoes and bags and just, you know, having big pieces of furniture or whatnot, then it's like they're maybe 50, 60 years old and kind of like, what am I going to do with all this stuff?
Right.
You know, I give it to my kids, but they might not want it, you know?
Right.
So then it's a waste of money. So why not invest it into something you can just take with you on the road if you want to?
Yeah.
You don't have to go into the hotels anymore. You don't have to pay for Airbnbs anymore.
Yes.
You know, get you a big truck, hitch it up, and
Go
live, man. Go
Free.
get out in nature and just, you know, get back into Mother Nature. And I think that that's just the best way to do it.
I love
you know?
that. It's about freedom, isn't
It's
it?
about freedom all the way around, you know?
So you would tell people, check it out, right?
Check it out. Please do.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Your life's worth it, and
It
your
is.
freedom is worth it.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. It was
I
a
mean, we
pleasure.
did this impromptu, and bless her
Yeah.
heart, she was thrilled to do it. So I so
Absolutely.
appreciate
It's a blessing.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.